Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I am your very happy yarn host Jennifer, because today I'm going to show you something that I made because we're featuring a yarn and I wanted to show you. I promised you guys this a couple weeks ago and I had a couple people like, well, are you going to show us or what? And so now I'm going to show you. So today is Leo, or Lion Brand Yarn of the Week. We're just changing it to Lion Brand. It's gonna be one word, Lion Brand. One word, Lion Brand Yarn of the Week. So today I'm featuring a Lion Brand yarn on this channel and I'm showing you what I have made with it, and I'm telling you why I like this yarn and what is so fantastic special about this yarn. And it is the Lion Brand ice cream yarn. It has been around quite a long time. Lion Brand has tested the waters with a few different ice cream variations. So at one time they had a Lion Brand cotton blend, which a lot of people liked. It was not my favorite. It had a weird texture to it, but I have skin sensitivities. I have, first of all, I have skin problems. I have all kinds of skin problems, but I also have sensory issues. So the Lion Brand cotton was not my favorite, but they also had a Lion Brand version of the ice cream yarn, which was the anti-pilling acrylic, which was beautiful and soft. And I have some, but it's been discontinued, so I can't really feature that today. So what I am going to feature to you is the Lion Brand, the ice cream big scoop, and the roving divigation. And I don't know how long the roving is going to be on the market. This originally released at a ridiculously high price at Michael's, and I refused to purchase it at that price. See, it says $11.99. Not gonna happen. So I didn't pay that. I waited till I had coupons, and then I purchased one ball at a time. Currently on Lion Brand's website, it is $11.99, but wait for it to go on sale and wait until you can get a coupon, because this is available, I believe, on Joann's website right now. Because I don't think it's worth the $11.99. It is a beautiful yarn, don't get me wrong, but it's not worth $11.99, and on no planet is it worth $11.99. This big old bad baby is $14.99. These prices all jumped up a lot during the pandemic. This used to be like a $10 ball of yarn all day, every day. Again, I only buy this when it's on sale, but it does go on sale frequently. And then the smaller yarns, just the regular ice cream, not the big scoop, is $5.99 a ball on linebrand.com. All of these yarns are available on joanns.com. Price check. I do have an affiliate link through Lion Brand. I will put it in the description box below in case you want any of these yarns. Wait till they're on sale. And if they're on sale, like, I'll let you know, because the other day all their yarn was 30% off. 30% off any one of these yarns is a good price. I would pay 30% off. It's a good deal. Right now, well, this video ends in an hour. Right now, as of the recording of this, which is last week, it says 25% off yarns and kits with this code, but it ends in an hour and a half. So always look when you go to lionbrand.com. There's almost always a blue banner. If there's not a blue banner, wait till the next day. There'll be a new blue banner, because they will have like a day off where they don't have any sales. Look for that blue banner and look for sales. And they constantly have sales on Lion Brand. Every day it's updating. So they might have a 24-hour only flash sale on their yarn. Just letting you know. I'm learning all this stuff because I'm very new to working with Lion Brand. Now, I'm going to show you in detail the yarns in a minute, but I really wanted to show you what I made with the Lion Brand yarn. I have made a couple of things with Lion Brand yarn. I actually have a shirt upstairs that I made with this. I used 1.5 of these and I made myself a shirt several years ago, but it's upstairs in my closet and I'm not digging it out. But I have made several things with the Lion Brand ice cream yarn. I really like it. The regular ice cream and the big scoop ice cream is a DK, whereas the roving version is a worsted weight. This blanket, I showed you guys the book when I did the book series, what is my oldest pattern book, and I showed you the stitch by stitch pattern book, and I told you that that was my favorite pattern. This is the blanket. This is made with the ice cream yarn. I don't remember the colorway, but see how it's got that beautiful spiral in the center? And the way the color pooled going around and around is just, it looks like it's painted. It's so pretty. And then, I don't remember what yarn I used for the border. Isn't that beautiful? Very intricate. It's a very intricate border. This pattern was funny because I started off, I'm like, I'm gonna make this blanket, it's so pretty. And then it called for like a sport weight, and I didn't have any sport weight yarn because I was scared of skinny yarns. This was years ago when I first started crocheting, and I was like, I don't know if I can make this, but we're gonna try. And I pulled out the ice cream yarn because I was like, it'll be so pretty as the center of the blanket. And I was right, but it is bigger than it's supposed to be because it's a DK instead of a sport weight. And also I had to do a little bit of math and actually make the blanket way less rows than what the pattern called for, because it would have been way too big for a baby blanket. This is a blanket that I actually made with the intention of putting away for future grandchildren. So this is in my grandchild hope chest box, and this is, I made this for whatever grandchild I may or may not have in the future. Love this pattern. The yarn is beautiful. It works up delicious. It's really soft and squishy, and it makes beautiful baby items. And this has been washed because I wash it every so once in a while, because even right now it's been packed away for a while, so it smells like it's been packed away. So every once in a while I'll pull it out and I'll throw it in the washing machine, and it still looks pretty good considering it's about 5 years old now. And it's been washed a lot. And it's starting to get a dusty, musty smell again, even though it's in a closed bin. But isn't this just so pretty? So I wanted to show you that because this makes beautiful baby items. But like I said, that yellow one, I made myself a shirt out of that. And the yarn is cool because it's self-striping. My hair got all mussed in. Alright, so this is an older label. This is a much older label. As is this. This is the new label. It's all the same yarn. These are, and I don't know if this color and this color is still available. I'm almost positive it is. This is a new colorway of the ice cream yarn, and they have some more mature looking colorways. So they have a colorway that I believe is purple and gray, and it's really pretty. I think that's what color it was. So anyway, these are all lightweight number 3s. The regular ice cream are. And I got this on clearance apparently. It was originally $4.99. I paid $1.24. I don't know how many years ago. Probably 3 years ago. This one is the colorway Banana Split. And it's got purple, 2 shades of like orangey yellow, a minty color, white. Did I say purple? I only have 1 ball of this, so whatever I make out of this has to be small, or I have to mix it with light colors. And these smaller ones, let me check to see the difference between the old ball and the new ball. The difference in, because sometimes over time it changes the yardage. Nope, 394 yards, 100 ounces, 100% acrylic, machine washable and dryable. The newer color, this is Twin Berry Cheesecake. I just like the colors, they're fun. And they don't have to be baby colors, but I mean, they also make cute baby things. I actually have 2 of these. The Twin Berry Cheesecake. And then I have a couple of the balls of the Big Scoop. I have the yellow one, which is partially used, which is why I didn't grab it. And then this one is Moon Mist, which I bought this one because A, I like the colors, but B, there is a pop company, and I say pop because in Detroit it's pop, but like in the South, some areas it's a Coke, in some areas it's a soda, like the West Coast it's a soda. So like different areas call it different things, but in Michigan it's a pop. So, and Faygo is very adamant that it's pop, it's not soda. So Faygo, a pop company in Detroit that was founded in Detroit, is very big in Detroit. You go to every corner store, every liquor store, every grocery store has Faygo. And one of their flavors is Moon Mist. It's their version of Mountain Dew. So this kind of reminded me of that, but I think this may have been changed later on to Blue Moon, which is an ice cream flavor that was popular in Michigan. In Michigan and some parts of like the Midwest, there's ice cream called Moon Mist or Superman. And Moon Mist is like this blue color ice cream, and Superman is swirled ice cream that is red, blue, and yellow, I think. But when you mix it together, it turns gray, and you don't really know what flavor it is, but it's what I grew up on. So that's why I like this color, because it reminded me of both Moon Mist and the Blue Moon ice cream. All right, so that's the 3-weight, and you can make anything out of that. You can make wearables. These would be really good for my rainbows and sunshine shawl that I did. You can make tops, you can make lightweight cardigans, you can make shawls. It makes really beautiful shawls. You can make beautiful baby items. That 3-weight yarn you can use it for anything. And my favorite weight of yarn is 3-weight. So I really, really like the ice cream yarn because it meets like all of my requirements. It has multiple colors. It's soft and squishy. It works up beautifully. It's a 3-weight. And I love self-striping or colorful yarns. I don't like all one color. The roving divigation, the ice cream roving divigation, is a 4-weight, so it's not 3-weight. The colors are different in the fact that they're kind of like a little bit marled, a little bit speckly. I've never worked with this yarn, so I can just tell you that in the ball, it feels really soft. It is gorgeous. The dogs are all trying to come in or go out. You guys trading spaces? Hello everyone, welcome, welcome. All right. I fell in love with this yarn. I found it to be offensively expensive when it first came out at $11.99 at Michael's. No, was it Michael's? It was Michael's, yeah, because I had to go out of town to find it because my local Michael's didn't have it. So I had to go to, I think I got this in Culpeper. And I used a 40% off coupon. And then the second time, I bought a second one and I used Mr. Cinnamon's 40% off coupon. Because I was not paying $11.99 for this yarn. It's beautiful, but I wasn't doing it. And there are several colors. It's pretty. I don't know how it works up because I haven't played with it yet. I haven't used it. It's one of those things that I bought and I put on the shelf and I'm in love with it. But it's a roving yarn. So if you don't know what roving is not, this is the regular ice cream. Hang on. See how there's a twist in the yarn? Roving is not a twisted yarn. It's not twisted at all. And so what you get is, this is more like it feels more like a hand pulled yarn because it doesn't have a good twist on it. The downfalls of this yarn is it tends to go thick thin, and you'll get spots that are bulky like a 5-weight, and then you'll have parts that go really thin like a 3-weight. And I've had some of this yarn of this style. Excuse me, stop. You guys gotta go. Nobody wants to listen to you guys growl at each other. Go. Everybody out. Benjamin too. Just cannot film with 3 dogs in the room. Just cannot do it. Some of it will, I've used roving yarns before. I actually really love roving yarns. I think they work up beautifully. But like I said, I haven't really worked with this yarn. It can go as thin as thread. So you'll have bits that are like fat, and then you'll have real thin pieces. It adds to the look of the garment, and it adds like a really neat feature. And there's actually yarns that are on the market that specifically do this on purpose. There is a yarn from Universal Yarns called Bamboo, I think it's Bamboo Bloom, and some of it's real thick and then it goes down to like a string, and then real thick and then a string, and it gives this really cool like puffy effect in the yarn. This is going to do the same thing, just not to the same degree as the Bloom. I think it's Bloom. I have some. I don't know where it's at, but I know I have some. But it can do the same thing. So a lot of people that don't like roving yarns don't like it because of the thick, thin thing. You don't have to change hook sizes when it gets thin. You don't have to do anything different. But what will happen is the fat part stitches will puff up a little more, and the thinner parts will be a little bit more open in that section. And I personally like it, but some people have a huge problem with that. So this is also 100% acrylic, but this is much more fuzzy. might possibly peel. If you pull on it, it might, like, the strings want to come off a little bit, but it's still a really beautiful yarn, and it's soft, and I think this would make beautiful. I don't know that I would make a blanket just because of the fuzziness of it, but I think this would make beautiful garments. Like, I really think this would make a beautiful sweater, baby sweater even. Just be mindful that this kind of thing happens with this kind of yarn. So, beautiful yarns. And like I said, at one time, they had, Lion Brand had, I'm looking to see if I can see it, because I know that I bought all the colors. They had an anti-pilling version of the ice cream yarn, and it was a 4-weight, and it was gorgeous. And it reminded me of a yarn from Universal as well, and it was just really nice yarn. And they discontinued it as fast as they released it, because I don't know if people didn't realize what it was, or I don't know why they released it like that and then pulled it back, but I really wish they would bring that back. I forget what it was called. It was, let me see if I can look it up. Lion Brand Ice Cream Anti-Pilling. Pilling. Smoothie. It was the ice cream smoothie yarn. And it has been discontinued. And it is out of stock everywhere. You might be able to still find it somewhere, but it was really a nice yarn. So, if Lion Brand is listening, can you please bring that back out and just send me all of it? Because I love anti-pilling acrylic. It's my favorite. But I do really like the ice cream yarn. I think it's really good yarn. And if you make baby items, donate items, it's beautiful. You saw that it washes up really nice. And that's one thing that people always ask, like, if you're doing a review of yarn, can you wash it for me? Well, I'm not going to do that. Because to me, like, I don't want to have to do extra laundry. I have a lot of people live in this house already. And, like, no, but I will show you examples when I can. This has been washed multiple times. It's beautiful. It's light, fluffy. It's beautiful. It's so soft and squishy. And this is delicate enough. It stinks, though. It's smelling like the closet. So, it is probably due for another wash, so that it can get restored again, maybe with some dryer sheets this time. But yeah, I wanted to show you some new yarns that maybe you haven't heard of or seen or played with from Lion Brand, and let you guys know what's on the market and give you guys my opinion on them. I recommend them. I can't really think of anything negative for the regular ice cream yarns, except for the fact that not everybody likes working with a 3-weight. A lot of people like working with, like, thicker yarns. But if you like a thin weight yarn, I really like the Lion Brand ice cream yarn. The roving divigation, if you love roving yarns, you're going to really like this yarn. Well, from what I can feel, because like I said, I haven't worked it up and used it yet, but I think it's beautiful and soft and squishy, and I will only buy it when it's on sale, because I'm not paying $12, but, you know, always try to buy your yarn on sale. And sign up for emails. Like, if you like the Lion Brand yarns I'm showing you, sign up for emails so that you can be aware of when things are going on sale, so you can hit the sales at the same time I do. Because I can't always come on and let you guys know there's, because Lion Brand does sales all the time. If you really love the PL series and you like the Premier yarns, sign up for their emails. Both of these companies have reward systems as well. So if you sign up on lionbrand.com, you can earn reward points that help you to save on either shipping or, like, give you a $5 coupon later on. These things do add up, and they do help, and I am always using the reward systems on Lion Brand and Premier Yarns and Michigan Fine Yarns, and every company that has rewards, I sign up for it so that I can save money, because, you know, yarn can get expensive. It can. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on this yarn, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.